Thank you everyone for joining today. Today's Words of Wisdom is for March 9th, and I quote, "People with strong loyalties to their company, who are convinced they work for a good company and that the work they are doing is good, will get ahead in the end." From the Laws of Happiness. Thank you, Master Okawa. All right, so in the Laws of Happiness, there's a whole chapter on how to find happiness in work. And this is a very important teachings for us because work probably is a big part of our lives. And if you can't find happiness there, you can't find happiness in most part of your life. So then, what's the first step of finding happiness? It is to start liking your company that you work for. Of course, if you're doing, this doesn't apply to everything and everyone, all right? Let's say that you're working for a bad company, like literally doing something that's against the laws, then you should stay away, steer clear from those kind of jobs. But we're talking about, a person who naturally works to gain money, to make a living. So, what does this mean? Strong loyalty to their company. You see, a lot of people's, most of the sufferings that come from these days is from complaints. That they complain that the work pay is low, and then they treat me badly, or I can't find the purpose here, or things like that. And then they continuously complain. And sure, if that's a constructive complaint, I don't know if that's even a thing, if it's a constructive criticism and you try to make that reflect into your company and try to make it a better workplace, or if you are constructively looking for a next place to work for, then that's fine. But a lot of the cases is that a lot of people feel that daily pay that comes from the mundane lifestyle is usually the complaint towards work. So this is like the teaching that Master is giving us to wake up from that negative mindset of complaints, but start looking at your work more constructively. A strong loyalty to their company, who are convinced they work for a good company and that the work they are doing is good. So once you start liking your work, you start liking it. I know that's weird, but at first you may not like it, but you force yourself to like it. You start looking at the good aspects of that company, of that place where you work for. It's kind of like in one of the teachings of Happy Science and Human Relationships, Master always teaches us to look at the good points of others, look at the strengths of others, look at the things that you should be grateful for. It's the same as that. You just apply it to your workplace. And then surprisingly, you will start finding many things to be grateful for. And you'll start seeing your job in a totally new fashion, in a new light. And by doing so, you start feeling differently. And then you start feeling the enthusiasm again of working and finding the joy of working there. And then those are the people who will get ahead in the end, because the higher ups in a company are always looking for people who likes to work. That's always the case. And there's a saying that goes, if you like your work, you'll never have to work again in your life. Because work won't be labor anymore. It's something of joy. And that's a very happy state. So in order to get there, don't just think about changing your workplace or complaining it all out, but start by looking at the good points of that company or your workplace. This works like magic. And start giving gratitude to that place. I'm sure you'll be the shining light in that place where you work. That would be it. Thank you very much, and see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.